So this is a brief unscripted review of the WEN 18 by 1/2 inch belt sander, strip sander, also called a power file. I bought this because I do a certain amount of modeling work and other machine work. I like to sharpen chisels and knives and stuff, so a small portable grinder seemed like belt grinder seemed like a good idea. I've got it laying beside a Bosch 4.5 inch angle grinder there. You can see that the WEN sander, the body of it is smaller. It's not as small as I had hoped. Or I should say had imagined, but it is smaller. The Bosch body measures, I don't know, probably 2 3/4 inches in diameter, whereas the WEN is maybe 2. So it is smaller, and it's definitely lighter. So at the end of the day, it's probably going to work just fine. I have to admit, I imagined this to be about the size of a Dremel. Clearly, I wasn't able to find a lot of pictures online for comparison, so that's probably why I imagined that. It is a nice little sander. I haven't figured out where exactly where the tracking adjustment is, but so far it seems to track just fine. If it ever gets out of alignment, I guess I'll have to figure that out. By loosening this knob here, you can adjust the angle of the head. That looks like maybe up to 45 degrees or so. I don't imagine that's going to be a feature I'll use a lot, but it is there if you need it. I also imagine I will probably attempt to make some sort of a stand for this, so I can use it on the bench top with some sort of a rest that will make the doing angle grinds a little more accurate and repeatable. Let me just flip it on here. Let me start off. This is the lowest speed. That's at 0, and then you can dial it up to top speed. And that's maximum speed right there. It does sand reasonably aggressively for no bigger than it is. I think it actually has plenty of power. Let me just turn it on again here, and I'll see what I can demonstrate here. So you can see there, it manages to maintain its torque pretty well. Let's see how it does on lower speed. Well, it clearly doesn't have a constant speed feature to it, but it does pretty well. I imagine if you're using a slower speed, you're looking for more control than you are power. But it did a pretty incredible job of sanding that other corner down, even on the lower speed. As I said, this thing takes standard 18 inch by 1/2 inch belts, which are available at a number of places, including eBay, at pretty reasonable prices. I think I see quite a few uses for this thing in my shop. So while I'm not in any way, shape, or form being paid by WEN or being endorsed by them, I think it's a handy little sander to have, and I think it'll do a good job for me. It was $30 with tax and everything here in Texas. It was $39 ordering it through Home Depot. Again, just to give you some overall measurements. The overall length of the sander is from tip to tip is about 17 inches. The overall length of the belt assembly is about 9 inches. The overall length of the body is 10 inches, and of course there is some overlap there. So thanks for watching.